Well, Seth, Dennis, gentlemen, congratulations. The two of you have made it through the first 2 rounds of our Siberian Forge competition. And for this final round, you guys are moving to your home forges to battle it out for 4 days, building an iconic weapon from history. Gentlemen, you guys are gonna have to build this. The Siberian Cossack Shashka. Gentlemen, the blades you bring back need to fall within these following parameters. Your blades need to be curved and have a length between 27 and 29 inches. Needs to be single-edged and have 2 fullers running down both sides of your blade. Need to have a hatchet point tip and a Cossack-style handle.
I haven't built anything quite like this long, but I think I'll have enough time in 4 days to get it done. At least I hope so.
So good luck with your builds, gentlemen. We will see you in 4 days.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I'm back here in Durham, North Carolina, and I'm ready to get started. I'm doing a 16-layer Damascus, cut that into 5, hopefully end up with 80 layers. Ooh, get hot. I got the welds set. Now I'm gonna start drawing this billet out. Now this is the end of the day. I've gotten the length and got the rough shape that I'm looking for. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going inside, kick back and relax. Day 2, I've got a lot of work to do. With the 2 fullers on each side, that's gonna be a challenge. Putting 1 fuller in a blade is hard enough. I figured the easiest way to do it would be grind them in with a jig. That way I can keep it straight and then put the curvature in after the fullers. Went a whole lot better than I thought. Now it's time to quench it and give it life. I don't hear any pings or pops. Nice and straight. It's looking good. Day 4, I'm ready to get this build done. Got to get the handle on, get it sharpened, and do a test. All right, I'm just gonna let that sit for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll drill the holes and do the other side. I'm constantly sanding it and grabbing it just to make sure it feels good in the hand. Yeah, I'm liking it. Oh, that's sharp.
So we're here on day 1 in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and I have to make a Siberian Cossack Shashka. So I'm using 80 CRV2 for this blade. That's a really good, solid steel. As I'm curving this blade, I'm constantly checking it against the drawing that I made on the ground. It's got a little bit less of a curve to it than most traditional sabers do, so it's a little difficult. That's looking good. End of day 1, got my sword forged out, went pretty smoothly. Today, I want to make sure this spine is strong, so I'm blue backing it. I don't know exactly how the judges are going to test this, so I want to make sure that I get the spine as tough as I can. I'm taking the sand and getting it wet so that it insulates the blade. All right, that looks good. The start of day 4, time to glue everything on. I'm trying to get as much epoxy on here as I can, and I'll clean off the excess later. At this point, all I need to do now is sharpen it. I think that'll do.
Seth, Dennis, gentlemen, welcome back to the Forge. Now, we had you go back to your home forges for 4 days to work on your very best Siberian Cossack Shashkas. Guys, they look phenomenal, but we have to find out which one of you is going to take home the title of Forge for Fire champion and get a check for $10,000. Kick things off, we got the kill test with Doug.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the kill test. Seth, you're up first. You ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Seth, first up, what I really like is the balance that you have. It's easy to control, but it's very smooth and it's hard to hold on to because it's just a narrow handle. Your edge is very sharp. Those are very deep cuts. And overall, your Shashka sword, it will kill.
Thank you.
All right, Dennis, your turn. So you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. All right, Dennis. The handle construction really works. Not only is it wider with the flare, but you also made it wide on the side so that when I'm wielding this, I can really feel the power and control of a blade. The edge you have is very sharp. Those are very deep cuts. Overall, your Shashka, it will kill.
Awesome, thank you.
Bladesmiths, welcome to our strength test, our dog sled chop. Seth, you're up first. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. All right, Seth, nice job. Nothing's loose. You lost a little bit of sharpness on the sweet spot here. My biggest issue is the handle. The length is good, but more pommel on the back end, a little more girth would have helped, so I had to readjust a few times. But busted up some dog sled, so good job.
Thank you.
All right, Dennis, you ready to go?
Not really.
Well, we're gonna do it anyway. All right, Dennis, nice job. Your edge is still razor sharp. Everything's still straight. Everything's still tight. And I like the swell you have on the handle. When you're swinging hard with this, your hand actually locks into place. Gotta say, nice job.
Thank you.
All right, bladesmiths. This is the sharpness test, the sleeping bag slice. Seth, you're up first. You ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do this. All right, Seth. So in this area right here, it is razor sharp. As you can see, it cuts nicely on the slipping bag. On this area right here, we took some damage. It didn't cut as well. But overall, you will cut.
Thank you.
All right, Dennis, your turn. So you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. All right, Dennis, well done. It's a lighter blade, so it didn't cut as deeply as I thought it should, because the edge is still razor sharp. Overall, your Shashka sword, it will cut.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, both of you have impressed us through each and every one of our 3 rounds. But as you know, only one of you can leave here with the title of Forge and Fire Champion and receive a check for $10,000. Today's Forge and Fire Champion is Dennis. Congratulations. Now, Seth, you brought a high-performing blade, but it just missed the cut, and Jay's gonna tell you why.
Seth, you did a great job. You brought us a beautiful blade. The issue became your handle. And having a heavier blade and a smaller handle with less contouring made it harder to control. That's why we're sending you home.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to ask you to please step off the forge floor.
Nice job, man.
Thank you.
Dennis, congratulations. That makes you a Forge and Fire champion, and you'll be receiving a check for $10,000. Congratulations.
Oh, man. Man, I just can't believe it, man. I mean, this is awesome.